Okay, most of the thunderstorms across town have cleared the south side and the peninsulas here. There's a couple in northeast North Carolina, but the story has been the hail that was produced in Virginia Beach. Significant amounts of hail. Size-wise, nothing too impressive, but just quantity-wise, yeah, there was a lot of it here, and that was the case from Elbow Road here. Brandy sending this photo, and also check this one out from Mark. This is the during when you have this amount of hail coming down on the ground. It may not be that big to cause damage when there's this much. This is the during. Take a look at the after. It pulls down the leaves from the trees, and there's some tree branches that kind of came down, and maybe some of our gardens or flowers kind of got ripped up a little bit. This is the backyard after that thunderstorm produced the amount of hail that we did see. And hail, very interestingly enough, is a specific characteristic to a thunderstorm. And remember, a thunderstorm happens when it's warm and humid out, or hot and humid. So on a hot summer day or a warm spring day, you get ice coming down from the atmosphere. Has it all happened? You need the cumulus cloud to develop first, the thunderstorm. And inside of said thunderstorm, you have the rising air, right? There's rising air and sinking air. But in this setup here, the important one is the rising air. Since we've had access to some of the colder air in the upper levels of the atmosphere with this system, the freezing line, or air below freezing, was easily reachable. So that rising air prevents raindrops from falling out of the thunderstorm, and in fact lifts them above the freezing level where the water, H2O, freezes into ice. And it goes through this process where it freezes and then melts and then refreezes and then melts and then repeats and grows in size so it becomes large enough and heavy enough to overcome that lifting air and fall down to the ground here. So it's just kind of interesting to think that on a warm, hot day, we got ice coming down from the sky here.